Good afternoon to all of you beautiful people, and all the ugly ones too. I'm just kidding. None of you are ugly. You're all beautiful people. All beautiful people glistening in the sun, no doubt, unless you're indoors. And then you're not glistening in the sun, but that's simply because you're not in the sun. You could be glistening in the sun if you wanted to. It's Thursday, and man, is it hot. It is September, and I really thought the heat would be backing off by now. The phone says it's 99 degrees. The car says it's 111. The car was parked in direct sunlight, so I feel like that's what the 99 degrees is probably accurate. That's quite hot enough. Doesn't need to be triple digits to be hot in my book. But that's okay. It's okay. I can deal with the heat. I can deal with the cold. I can deal with all kinds of weather. It's just weather. It's good. It's good for your body to have to fight to survive a little bit. The heat, the cold, exposure to the elements. Happier people, it seems, spend more time outside. So you can't see it, but there's a Porsche going by. It's like an 80s Porsche. It's pretty cool. I like it. Anyway, I'm in an excellent mood. Mood's not even the right word. Mood's too short term. The energies are shifting, for sure. The energies are shifting, and reality will soon follow suit. I'm gonna have to go home and do an I Ching reading because I don't fully understand the message I was given. Now, feel free to think that I'm crazy, but if you're going to, or even if you're not, I would like you to know I don't believe in sane people. Don't believe in them. Don't think they exist. To me, sanity is just a measurement of how close your thinking is to normal average thinking. Now, looking around, the average way that the average person thinks 80% of the time for 80% of people is broken. It's garbage. It's irrational. It's emotion masquerading as logic, and it's certainly not what I would call sane. So I don't think I'm sane. I'm quite certain that my picture of reality isn't 100% accurate, but neither is yours, neither is anybody's, man. We're all nuts. Every one of us monkeys on this blue-green planet is insane. We're all out of our damn minds, okay? So yeah, I'm crazy. So are you. Anyway, I woke up at 3:33 this morning, and this is generally accepted among people who believe in spiritual forces, or I like to think they're probably more likely to be extra-dimensional rather than spiritual. But it comes down to the same thing. Those who believe in forces that are beyond our comprehension, it's generally accepted that waking up at 3:33 is a sign that your life is being directly affected by those forces. So, you may not know this about me, but I've spent a fair amount of time in my life learning about meditation and self-hypnosis, which are, in my opinion, very similar pursuits. I think meditation and self-hypnosis are very similar pursuits. They're just developed by different types of societies. And so I've studied both of them, and dreaming and tripping are both also very similar to what happens in meditation and in self-hypnosis. And so the only thing that I did after I woke up at 3:33, because I didn't actually have to be awake until 4 o'clock in the morning, was that I said to the universe, and I mean that rather literally. This was a question posed to the entire universe, including the dimensions we can't comprehend. I said, do you have a message for me? And then I did not allow myself to fall asleep, but I basically went into a meditative state, and I just kind of observed and listened. Listened for what the Christians refer to as a still small voice. I did receive a message, and I'm not going to say what it was. It was one word, but the message was sandwiched in between what I believe to be an initial misinterpretation of the message, and then after the real message, my imagination getting carried away with me. So I will tell you that initially I thought that the still small voice was saying Sabota, which apparently is a small finch-like bird, and also a music group, based on my Google research that I did later. The second word was the actual message, and then the third word was Sonoma, as in Sonoma, California. I don't believe that was the message either. But the word that I do believe was the message came in between, and the fact of the matter is it's little more than a clue. I don't know what to make of the message, but I'm quite certain that it was a message. So, further research needs to happen, and I'm going to do an I Ching reading to try to see if I can narrow this down a little bit. But the point is, for some time now, I have been feeling as though I am doing time. Yes, I'm saving up money. Going to work, saving up money. I'm not losing ground, however, on the greater spiritual quest, the big picture of life. What am I here to accomplish? What purpose am I trying to serve here on this planet? I have felt like I am doing time, waiting for the other parts and pieces to line up so that I can take the action that I'm called to take, which I don't know what it is. And now I have a clue. So, in the words of the great and fictional Sherlock Holmes, the game, my friends, is afoot.